it's literally taking me 20 minutes to do something that should have took me like 5 minutes. And I just wanted to do this real quick, pop on here real quick, and then possibly fold some clothes at the same time. But it's coming difficult, okay? At first I didn't know what a tripod was, right? Didn't know what a tripod was. And then found a tripod. Couldn't find the light for the tripod. Found the light for the tripod. Couldn't find my phone. Found my phone. Okay. Then I finally say, F it. Let's just do this. Stop letting stuff get in your way. I can't find my little mics. I know where they are. They're in my car. But by the time I go, get to the car, get them, come back inside, set that up. Now the dog about to start barking. The Lord don't want, not the Lord, but the game don't want me to win. Not the Lord. Okay, because now he about to start acting up. Look. Look at the people. Look at the people. Look at my ugly dog. Stop. Look at the people, not at me. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Ew. King, you showed them your stuff. You're so fresh. All right, maybe he'll calm down for now. So really what I wanted to talk about was this week with the Kouri Richins trial. Okay, and I guess they had all the drug dealers testified on Friday and Saturday. And it was... Okay, so the first thing, nobody liked how that defense attorney, Miss Lewis, I believe her name is, was talking to the people. I think they got up there on some like, we're better than them, Kouri's better. Kouri trying to separate herself from them. But Kouri, oh, ouch. Calm down. Kouri is them. Okay? Kouri is them. Alright? Kouri really got lucky by meeting her husband. Okay? Because if memory serves me right, Kouri was working at Home Depot as a cashier. Okay? Probably working there on some, I'm gonna find me a blue collar man. And she did. Because she's probably always been the hustler that she actually thought she was when she got into real estate. Like, she thought she was a hustler because she's really from these streets. And she was able to call people like Carmen and shit like that because she's technically them, just dressed up a little prettier, or, you know, white. And I ain't saying that to discourage the white people that might be following me, but y'all know what I'm saying. She one of them folks that live like next to the hood, like close to the hood. Okay, she's still chilling in the hood. Okay, probably had to go to school in the hood. Who knows? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I think what I'm not getting is I don't hear anybody denying that she called Carmen to get her drugs. Right? She did call Carmen. Like, no, that was not proven. She called Carmen to get drugs. Right? Right, King? She called her. Okay? A couple of times. She's not denying that she called Carmen to say, hey, I need something stronger. And those phone calls, I think, I don't know if it was proven yet or brought up yet. I think those phone calls are lining up with, hey, girl. Because this is probably how that shit went down. Hey, girl, you know somebody that you know could hook me up with some of that good stuff. Like, Carmen say, yeah, girl, I got you. I know somebody. I got you. Carmen called her people, went and got the first batch of the shit. Okay, handed it to her. Kouri went and did the devious shit. Okay, allegedly, we don't know yet. It's not been 100% proven, but this is what's working in my mind. Kouri went and did, you know what I'm saying, the first time, tried to get her man the first time with a sandwich or some shit, right? But he pulled through. He didn't make it. So then she called the girl back and was like, yo, I need something stronger. Karma was probably like, what the fuck wrong with her? Stronger than that? Alright, let me call my people, see what they got. Called her people. They like, yo, my girl Want something stronger for her real estate friends. Dude was like, bet, I'll see what I got. Okay? He probably ain't had nothing stronger. Or whatever he had, he probably didn't know his shit was laced. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think people going around just lacing their shit on some, I'm about to lace my shit and fuck all my clients up. I think whoever make a fucked up batch. You know what I'm saying? Because he not going to say where he got his shit from. He just going to say, you know what I'm saying? I got shit. Right? Right, King? Look at the people. King, look at the people. God. You gotta give them face. Ooh, look at you. Okay? So then people come back and go, bet, I got this. Ew, get your butt out my face. Get your butt out my face. Called this people. Okay, where was I in the story? Alright. He ain't died the first time. Then Kouri was like, damn, that shit wasn't strong enough. I need some stronger shit. Kouri goes, calls the girl Carmen back. Carmen's like, bet, I'll hook you up. You know what I'm saying? She goes, call her people up. Yo, my girl needs something stronger. My boy goes back and check. He goes, bitch, all I got is fentanyl. Okay? That's all I got. Call Kouri. Kouri, all they got is fentanyl. She's like, fine, fuck it, give me that. Is that stronger than this? Yeah, bitch. Alright, give me that. Her people go, get it, give it to them. I don't think any of them is gonna, like, drug dealers are kind of like, unless they like some kingpin, they're not very smart. Okay? They're mid-level, entry level almost, if you're still out here in these streets. He can't say I sold her bad stuff, because if they link him to one batch of bad stuff, that's probably linking him to a bunch of people that died of overdoses with fentanyl. Because I think at that time, across the country, mad people were dying of fentanyl overdoses. Like, mad people, right? So he probably can't flat out, even if he has immunity on this, and possible immunities maybe on maybe some other charges, they could pop up with some shit that somebody died from a batch of his stuff. And because I think, ain't that what happened to Mac Miller? That drug dealer sold him some shit that killed him, and they got that drug dealer for, you know what I'm saying, for his death, I think, right? So no, I don't think any drug dealer right now is going to outwardly be like, yeah, I sold some lace shit, because you can get in trouble for that. You're getting in trouble for selling it, and then you're getting in trouble for somebody dying from it. It's craziness. Okay? It's the only way I can keep him from barking. He's so happy right now. You happy? You know, when we first got him, we used to look at his lips and be like, yo, them some Negro lips. We used to be like, yo, we would make so much fun of these doggy. Right? We'd be like, yo, he old. They told us he was a puppy when we got him, okay? They lied and said he was a puppy. I didn't realize how gray you were, dog. Right? Say hi. And then his lips were darker, okay? And them shits was full. Show them your lips. Right? Don't he go like he got old man, like grown man ass? I've been smoking Black and Miles my whole life. They were darker before, but they not no more. You want to get down? Go ahead. Sick of me exploiting him. No? You don't want to? You should see his face now. Why are you looking at me like that? Come on. Come on. Oh, he making me feel bad, guys. What? All right, let me finish this. I don't think she didn't bring the food yet. And I'm out of tuna. My dog ate tuna. All right. You want to come back? All right, you don't want to come back. All right, so where was I? So that's how I think it went down. They don't remember everything like, personally, I don't see how these folks was like drug dealers if they were that messed up all the time. Okay, they was probably ripping Kori off. They was probably like, yeah, Kori's gonna cost you like $1,500 for all of this, and she's like, okay, giving these motherfuckers $1,500, and they stole probably half. They stole half the pills. Now he gonna bark at me. Come on, come on. No. Ew. No. You bite me. Sit down. Baby. She want me to rock him like a baby. Alright, so then she probably stole half her shit. Because that's what people do. Nah, I can't bark him. I swear to God, he like my little ADHD baby. My little ADD dog. Okay? Look. Alright, so that's what I think happened. I think I'm almost positive she did that shit. But if they're stuck on, I think they have to get off of the it was fentanyl, because none of them are gonna admit that they had fentanyl or that they gave it to her or that it was their badge that took her out, that took him out. Because how else? I don't know if they checked his gummies. Like, I know it's somebody out here that know better than me. Like, did they check his gummies? Because that's what I'm starting to think. Maybe it was his gummies. And then if that's the case, then maybe Kouri didn't do it. But she was trying to. She wanted to. Wouldn't that suck if the whole time you're actually plotting to kill your man so you could go be with your slinky link? Your man dies on some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you, but you got all these text messages about how you want that nigga dead. Ah, that sucks, Kouri. Like, that would be like the worst irony. Like, she's plotting it, but he died anyway. So you probably could have got everything because he just died on some other shit. But what if the sister did it? What if the sister laced his gummies? Can't say that now. They didn't paint them as saints. So much shit can happen. It's like an episode of Dynasty, but somebody really died. Craziness. Because they could have wanted his money too. Make sure they were straight. But how am I supposed to? He about like, oh, this man about to ruin us. But does he have a history? That's what I'm wondering. Did he have a history of using? Because that's not some shit you just use. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could tell if he had a history of using and all of that was in the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could tell. Like, they could do it. Oh, his hair wasn't that long. But I don't know what the fuck he looked like when he actually died. I only seen pictures of him from, like, the photo album. But did he look like a crackhead? Or, because you're not running no successful business if you out here getting high on some fentanyl. I'm gonna need y'all to go look up what that high look like. You're not running no functional business. Like, your crack, maybe. Cocaine, fucking millionaires of cocaine heads. Like, you could become like a mogul. You know what I'm saying? On the lines, right? You could become a whole mogul on the lines. But fucking the fentanyl, I don't know. I was coming home one day. It was like 11, like right up the street from here. Some dude was in the middle of the intersection, okay, at the stoplight. I think he thought he was crossing the street because he was still, you know how they got that TikTok with people walking in place? That's what he was doing. He was walking in place and leaning on some, like a real lean over, bent over. My boy was bent. And then he crossed, got to the intersection, hit the button again, crossed back across the street, leaning, leaning, leaning. Okay, turned. I did a doot doot, like a. I was kind of far away when I did the beep beep because I don't even want to scare him. But then he got to the middle of the intersection, went across the street, hit the button again. Okay, he did that. I was watching. He did it for like 5 minutes. Part of me was like, take the phone out and record this shit. But I don't know. I don't like recording other people's stuff. Like, that's like sad to me. And it probably would have went like crazy viral if I did do it. But I don't know. I just got a thing with like that's a person and they're in a addiction's a ugly, ugly, ugly thing, you know? It was kind of sad to see. I was kind of thinking about maybe, I don't know. It's just sad to see. I wouldn't want anybody. If that were me in that situation, I want nobody to do it to me. If it was one of my loved ones in that situation, I wouldn't want nobody to do it to them. Because that shit's up there on the internet forever. I mean, maybe to find them and be like, hey, this was you, like, and they get clean and like, yo, this is what you look like a few years ago. But, yeah. I don't know. If there's no, maybe if I could see, if, in order for all of that to work, she would have had to been like getting him high off shit for like a minute so he could slowly turn into a crackhead and then kill him. That probably would have been a better plan. Because THC gummies don't do that to you. But it was people buying that synthetic weed and shit, and it had fentanyl in it. I think that happened at one of the colleges in my state. I don't remember what year it was. I have to look it up. But in one of the colleges up here, I think it was Wesleyan in Middletown. There were like a bunch, like every other day there was like a reported like overdose death. And there was people with their shit was laced with, I think, fentanyl or some shit. And I guess, yeah, the dealers had to get the dosing right because you literally lead like not even that much of that, like where you throw somebody a full baggie. I don't know the measurements. Somebody at my job was joking about how the only reason why they got their math right was because they was buying weed. Like they know how to break down an ounce, I guess, or a pound or whatever. I wasn't a smoker, so I don't know. But yeah, you don't need a lot of that. They said they found like 5 times the amount in him. So if well, they said the only thing that was in his system was alcohol, the ethanol from the alcohol, and the fentanyl. That's it. That's all that was in his system. So she made him a drink, and then she told him she made him a drink. And he, I don't know. It's diabolical no matter how you cut it. People just gotta be happy with the shit that they have. You had it all, Miss Richins. You had a nice house. A nice house. Okay, she had a nice house. She had kids. She had a husband that was there for his kids, hunting and all that, like, fun daddy stuff. Like, you had that. What else did she have? She had the ability to start her own business. She just didn't know how to hustle that type of business. She didn't know how to hustle that kind of money. It takes a certain brain really to make that shit work. Where is my laptop? That is a good question. But yeah, I don't know. I just did not like how that lady was talking to Kouri, or not to Kouri, to Carmen. Even though Carmen might be hustling, everybody, if we're feeling bad for her, we're all the people that enabled the addicts in our life. Like, for real, for real. Because I was feeling bad for her. But on the other hand, bitch, you out here dealing drugs. Like, you out here hustling. But I could I could see, like, if the cops came to me because I went and got her the shit, I'm now in trouble because she used it to kill him, or she used it and somebody died. Um, I could see myself being like, I don't know. I feel like the defense is wrong, or everything she's doing right now is wrong. Because I would have been like, yo, I didn't know he was using. I made him a drink that night, but I didn't know he was using. Or I got it for him. Nah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an honest way to deal with that situation, even though technically she was trying to kill him. That would, that would be the worst if he was using drugs, like real drugs, not just the gummies. Like, he was using drugs because he was taking medication, all the stuff that the doctors give you to like fuck up your high so you don't want to get high no more. He was kind of taking it, and they're trying to say it was for Lyme disease, or I don't know, maybe he had Lyme disease. So we have to take it as true that he had Lyme disease because there's no proof of anything else, right? But it would suck if he secretly had a drug addiction problem. And because why was he taking? He was taking something that there's like a medication they give people to counteract the alcohol. Like, you when you take this and then when you drink, you don't get drunk. Like, it messes up that high, which would suck. Yeah, I'd be pissed. I'd be so pissed if I was her and I was all this whole time I'm plotting. Cause that's really why she's there, is because she was stealing all of his money and plotting. Like, what if he's the reason all her deals went bad with the house? Like, she was really doing it right, and then he was fucking it all up because he's, you know, a crackhead secretly, and nobody wants to admit it. All I need to see is a picture of him taken a couple of days before he passed. Because I ain't seen none of that. And I feel like if we saw that and he looked like a crackhead, I think we'd start believing Kouri. But that's not what she's saying. She's saying, no, he never did drugs. All he took was his gummies. And maybe she thought they were going to link it back to the gummies. But if that was the case, you should have melted down them damn pills and coated them, poured it all over the gummies. Yeah, that's what she should have did. It ain't worth it, people. She could have just got a divorce. He probably would have hooked her up if they got a divorce. And then, you look like Lassie right here. Look at Lassie. Don't be getting mad. That's probably what she should have done. Just left him. Like, you knew how to hustle up some loans. You should have just closed on something decent. Right? That's what she should have done. Figured out how to close on something decent, accumulate some money for herself, and then bounce. Because it kind of says a lot that their prenup was like, if you divorce me, you get nothing. That says a lot. Stay with me forever and you'll have everything that you want. Divorce me and you get nothing. That kind, yeah. Somebody said that kind. I saw this other lady. Oh, I forgot her name. I'm gonna find the link. And she said that that kind of leaves the other person trapped and their only option is to kill you. Which is diabolical in a way, but that ends up being what you're doing. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. And also, no, not yet. Don't let me know what you think yet. Also, a point I wanted to make. Like, if you're my PSA time. If you're a independent contractor, a house cleaner, a carpenter, a contractor, and you work for, you know what I'm saying, these rich folks, and you kind of have a checker pass, and you're using this, you know what I'm saying, your skills, your trade, to better yourself in your life. And anytime, you know what I'm saying, somebody that you work for comes up to you and they're like, hey, can you do me a favor? And it's outside of your scope of practice. Like, it's outside of me fixing this pipe. It's outside of me cleaning this house. It's outside of me doing the thing that I have an actual contract to do with you. Don't do it. It's like the same thing with the Adelsons. Freaking Catherine, her baby daddy, and his boy, they all threw their life away for money from these rich people. Threw their whole life away. Because there's no way y'all wasn't getting caught. Y'all thought y'all wasn't going to get caught, but y'all got caught. And now, y'all three are in jail. All of them are in jail for the rest of their lives. And the person that they did it for is free. Wendy Adelson, free. And all of y'all in jail. For some shit. And for a fight and argument that had nothing to do with y'all. Okay? So when these people come asking y'all, hey, can you do me a favor? Hey, do you know someone that likes to, you know, rough people up? Nah, I don't know none of that. I'm not about that life. I don't got nothing to do with that. But yeah. I think I'm putting him to sleep. Like this, I'm doing this with his paw. This is the most you'll sit with me, huh? You like this? Did you just fart on my chair? Alright, we about to go. This nigga got gas. Go. Go! He's gonna stand there and bark at me. But yeah. I'm gonna go for real now because he's actually gonna start barking at me. And I didn't fold anything that I was supposed to fold. And that's really all I wanted to say. Like, if y'all really, really, truly, if y'all know somebody or y'all work for somebody and you're trying to get out of that life, stay out of that life. Be like, nah, I don't know nobody that do none of that shit. I'm sorry. And stick to the skill that you signed up to do. Because Carmen could have ruined. Carmen was trying to get her life together. She could have got her shit. I mean, it actually benefited her because she got the deal of all deals. But they better hope they get that conviction, because if they don't get that conviction, I feel like they not gonna get their deal. But yeah, that's crazy, y'all. All right, we'll see what happens next week. But I feel like it's all true. They didn't say anything that wasn't true. No matter how you cut it, she called them to get drugs. But none of the other drugs was in his system. So that's where it's weird. So she got that from somewhere. That's crazy, yeah. Alright, y'all. Deuces.